Islami, and today I'll be teaching you guys a mini Dari lesson. Anyway, I want to start off by giving you guys some background information about Dari or Persian language. So, what is Dari or Persian? Dari is the name given to the Neo-Persian language since the 10th century, widely used in Arabic and Persian texts. There are different opinions about the origin of the word Dari, but the majority of the scholar believes that Dari refers to the Persian word Dar or Darban, meaning court, as it was the formal language of the Sassanids. The original meaning of the word Dari is given in notice attributed to Ibn al-Muqaffi. According to him, Farsi was the language spoken by so many priests and scholars and also peoples. Since 1964, Dari has been the official name in Afghanistan for the Persian spoken there. In Afghanistan, Dari refers to the modern dialect form of Persian that is the standard language used in administration, government, radio, television, and print media. Because of the majority of Dari native speakers who normally refers to the language as Farsi, it's also known as Afghan Persian in some Western sources. As defined in the Constitution of Afghanistan, it's one of the two official languages of Afghanistan. The other one is Pashto. Dari is the most widely spoken language in Afghanistan, and it's the native language of approximately 27 to 50% of the population. However, Dari Persian serves as the lingua franca of the country, and it's understood by up to 80% of the population. Iranian Persian and Dari Persian are mutually intelligible, with differences found primarily in the vocabulary and phonology. There are phonological, lexical, and morphological differences between Afghan Persian and Iranian Persian, but there is no significant differences in the written forms other than regional idiomatic, the English we speak in here and the English people speak in UK. So it's probably some phrases and an accent maybe. Dari dominates the northern, western, and central areas of Afghanistan. It's the common language spoken in cities such as Mazar-e-Sharif, Herat, Faizabad, Panjshir, Bamiyan, and the Afghan capital of Kabul, where all the ethnic groups are settled. Dari-speaking communities also exist in southwestern and eastern Pashtun-dominated areas such as the city of Ghazni, Farah, Zaranj, Lashkargah, Kandahar, and Gardez. Now that we all know this information about Dari or Persian language, I want to talk to you guys about some famous writers of these beautiful languages that wrote so many books and poems that are being read by people nowadays, such as Hafiz, Ferdowsi, Rodeki, and Khalilullah Khalili. My personal favorite one is Hafiz and Ferdowsi, and some of their famous great books are Divan Hafiz, this is my favorite book, Shahnameh also, and Rastamo Sohrab. These books are really great, and you can find their translation in English and anywhere, just in the libraries as well. Now that we learned all this information about Persian language, I want to teach you guys some Persian. So I want to start off by teaching you guys some basic vocabulary words or phrases you can use to greet someone in Persian. And for that, we want to start off by saying salam, meaning hi or hello. Salam, salam, meaning hi or hello. And after that, you might want to say, how are you doing? And you can say it, and in Persian, it would be like, حال شما چطور است? Or شما چی حال دارین? Meaning, how are you? Or how are you doing? And for respond, they're probably going to say, ما خوب هستم, meaning, I am fine. And they'll say, تشکر, thank you. And they'll say, شما چی حال دارین? Meaning, how are you doing? And you probably are going how you greet in Persian. And if you're new or you're just meeting someone, you might want to ask them. I personally ask this question from everyone. I don't know about you guys. So you might want to ask them, where are you from? Or what's your name? And the way you say it in Persian is شما از کجا هستین, meaning where are you from? I'd probably say I'm from blah blah blah. In Persian you'd say ما از اینجا هستم, and you'd say the name of the country and the city that you're from. And whatever you wanna ask someone about their name, you would say نام شما چیست, meaning what's your name. and they'll say their name, and they're probably going to ask about your name, and they'll say "Nam shmo chist," meaning what's your name. So yeah, that's how we greet in Persian. And now I'm gonna teach you guys some numbers that are in Persian. They're really different in the form of writing in Persian, but they're kind of the same in English, but they are different. It's really different in writing form, because we start from the right to the left when we write numbers, and also words. It's like Arabics numbers. So yeah, so we want to count to 10 in Persian, and we want to start off by saying yak, meaning 1, do 2, say 3, char 4, panj 5, shash 6, aft 7, asht 8, no 9, and da, which is 10. Now that you guys learned all this history about Persian and real language, I want to say thank you, and I hope you guys can use these words sometimes in your life. Yeah, and make sure to practice daily. It's good to practice, Thank you.
Tigrinya is a Semitic language spoken in Eritrea. Tigrinya is one of the 9 languages in Eritrea. It is one of official languages along with Arabic. Tigrinya has its own alphabet of 32 letters adapted from Ge'ez, a language which exists with a very limited function within the Coptic Orthodox and Catholic Church. Like English, is written from left to right, although the Tigrinya script may look different. Pronunciation is simple and straightforward, as the phonetic symbol closely resembles pronunciation. Here guys, I'm gonna teach you some phrase or vocabularies. Hello means salam. Salam. What's your name? If you want to say, ask for someone's name, what's your name? Mensimka or Mensimki. Mensimka is for a boy and Simki is for a girl. So Mensimka or Mensimki. And my name is, let's say, Solomon. Solomon Ibahal. Solomon Ibahal. Kami tkhawun or kami allaghi. How are you doing? Kami allaghi or kami allaga. Even kami tkhawun. If you want to say how are you doing, and if you want to answer the person who asks you, I'm doing fine, thank you. Salami yaganniyelle. Or I'm doing great. Tsopo allahu. Good. Tsopo. Bad. Hammak. So or so. Mitchum. Boring. Solchawi. Pen. Piero. Book. Mezhaf. Notebook. Toras. Homework. Eyogeza. Home means geza, and work srah or eyo. And if you want to say good morning, kemi hadirka. But if the person is girl, kemi hadirki. Kemi hadirka or kemi hadirki. Good afternoon. Kemi weilka or kemi weilki. Kemi weilka or kemi weilki. Good night. Broch lady. بروخ ليدي. Thank you. يغني لي. See you tomorrow. صباح نراقب. What are you doing? انتي تقبر علىها or علىهي. So always if you talking with girl, you're gonna put like key. انتي تقبري علىكي. But when the person is boy, you can say انتي تقبر علىها. And I'm going to teach you the numbers 1 to 10. 1 حادة 2 كلتة 3 سلستة 4 أربعة 5 حمشتة 6 شدشتة 7 شوعتة 8 شمونتة 9 تشعتة 10 عسرتة. Thank you guys, that was my Tigrinya lesson for today.